Here's the prodigy. 8 points for him. So it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the... The natural. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. The Naturals got it all tied up now for the 76ers. So
have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the 76ers. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
New York shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Champ out there with the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural in at the one spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. No good from Clark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Champ, the pass to the natural, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's the natural. The Knicks making the shot. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's the natural. To the middle, intercepted. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's the natural. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against the guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
The 76ers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Okay, let's get a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Uncovered. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here's Warren. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 12 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's the natural. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Clark, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's the natural. 14 points for him. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Stolen away. Warren with the ball. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Champ. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Here's the natural. 8 points for him. The natural. And he gets it to go from the corner. The natural's got 9.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The Knicks leading by 8. And here is Warren. He's got 12. Comes up empty down low. The natural, the pass to the natural. Passes to the prodigy. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It's rebounded by New York.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Here's the natural. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the prodigy. Drops one in from the wing. The prodigy's got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia. Warren kicks to Smith. Dishes to Warren. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And so it's New York with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Smith for 3. Vaughn, a follow-up jam. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Excellent work on the boards that time, guys. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same possession.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 13 points for Champ.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Inside. Shot from the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
The 76ers trail by 6. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's the prodigy. And there's the pass to Cortez. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Natural's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Smith left side. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 14 points for the prodigy.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The natural, the pass to Reynolds. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Cortez.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 14. That is good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for the Prodigy.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
They set the screen. To the paint, here's the natural, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 6. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Smith.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Philadelphia with the ball. He was all alone on that one. 15 points for the natural.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
In the corner, Smith with it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Naturals got 13 points in the second half.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 9 points. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Vaughn is out there with Champ. Then there's Warren. Then there's Champ. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard. Now Warren. Baseline jumper. Tries again. That's good. And that's now 21 points for Champ. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to the natural. A 3-ball, and that one's good. The Naturals got 21 in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's the screen. Now, here's Warren. Defense right on him. Out left to the wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Warren dishes to Smith. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
He took good advantage of that screen. And that's 18 points for the natural.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the natural. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to Champ. Over to the left wing. Here's the natural. They set the pick. Here's the natural. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Clark. And the Knicks good for 2.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Here's the natural. To the right side. Another three for Philadelphia.
This guy's really throwing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's Vaughn. The shot is good off the backboard.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
That free throw good from Warren.
Checking in for the 76ers, number 16.
Pass to Vaughn. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Knicks with the rebound. Champ's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks to Clark. To the right side. To the inside. Woods. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Another steal.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Passes it to Champ. Here's the Natural. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game.
Warren kicks to Smith. Feeds it to Warren. Over to the wing. A 3-ball. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Here's Champ, covered by Smith.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Warren, good.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Here's the Natural. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. The Knicks leading by 5. Warren the pass to Woods. And he gets it to go. Champ's got 23.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
We've seen Champ really having a great game.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And Philadelphia has possession. Pass to the natural. Plenty of space. Again, Philadelphia. The Knicks leading by 5. There's the pick. Now here is Smith. Now the pass to Woods. Here's Warren. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Warren's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And that one's good. And that's now 21 points for Smith.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the double team with Warren. 5 on the clock. Here's the natural. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Clark. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The 76ers trail by 7. Right wing. Passes it to the natural. Warren with the ball. Smith with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
To the middle. Here's the natural. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Clark dishes to Warren. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Here's Vaughn. Inside, Clark. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Out to the wing. Wide open look. Knicks with the rebound. Champ's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Warren kicks to Smith. Steps back and fires. Here's Vaughn. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Vaughn's got 6 in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. Slams it home for the putback.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Now here is Smith. There's the feed to Clark. And again, New York with the triple.
a tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for the Prodigy. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now, here's Warren. Smith outside. Now the dish to Clark. Smith on the wing. New York moving it around. Unloads, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Pass to Vaughn. And here is Warren. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Checking out the Clippers, they took care of business in Game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm
a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because
Really?
they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take their approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Staples Center filled to capacity. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. You take a look at Los Angeles. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The natural out there with Reed. Then there's Champ. Then there's Champ. And it's the natural in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Harrison. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
The pass to Champ. Sacramento moving it around. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bailey. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Sacramento with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Champ, the pass to the natural. The shot. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
They set the pick. The natural. It's deflected. Here's the natural. Passes it to Bailey. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Take a look at the prodigy. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, the natural.
But when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Robertson passes to the natural. Robertson outside. Poked away. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Reed a screen. Champ the pass to Reed. Here's Champ. Pass to Dunn. He dishes it to Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Reed's got 5.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Robertson passes to Harrison. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's the pass to Bailey. Here's Champ. Down low. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's the screen. Here's the natural. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's the prodigy. It's good from about 19 feet. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with George Karl for just a few moments. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Pass to the natural. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by the Kings. The natural, the pass to Champ. Here's Dunn. And a strong finish with two hands.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
The Clippers trail. Robertson left side. Passes it to the natural. Back to Robertson. Now, here is Reed. 7 points in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Kings have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And there's the pass to the natural. The layup off target. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Robertson. And another three for the Clippers.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's the natural. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Dunn. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. The prodigy, he's checked in for Champ.
Not much going wrong for him early here. Only 1 miss on his first 6 shots.
Inside, here's the prodigy. Bailey passes to the natural. From 13, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Clippers leading by 3. And Muhammad kicks to Robertson. And another 3 for the Clippers.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
That's good. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. That's 12 points for the prodigy. The Kings trail by 6. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Bailey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
Passes to Hart. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. The Natural's got his first basket of the night.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the Natural, and he banks in the layup.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Muhammad. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at the prodigy, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. .130 left to play here in the first. Here's the prodigy. Cranes the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 5 points so far.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 14 points for the prodigy.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Hart, offensive rebound. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here. The floater, no good at the rim. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations. Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he?
Yeah,
it's
sure
almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
And for the Kings, to the inside, the prodigy, he's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. That's good. He's got 6.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Clippers moving the ball around. And he drops it in from the low post.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Feeds to Reed. The pass to the prodigy. Over to the left wing. Lock at 6. All sorts of time. Again, Sacramento.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Los Angeles has gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The dish to Reed. To the middle. Pass to the prodigy. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 3. Passes to Baxter. Off the screen. Again, Los Angeles.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
There's the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, covered by Muhammad, and he gets the bucket. The prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's the prodigy. The Clippers getting the bucket. He feeds it to Reed.
defense.
There's the pick. Pass to Baxter. Three-pointer, and that one's good. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he gets the bucket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now Muhammad. Passes it to the natural. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter. Reed a screen out to the right wing. They set the pick. And the pass to the Prodigy. From deep three-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Champ checked in for Sacramento. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Muhammad. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Muhammad's got his second basket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for the Prodigy.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate, you throw it to where he needs to be.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 14.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the Clippers have possession. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Clippers moving the ball around. Crafty move. The natural, the pass to Baxter. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. The natural is checked in for Los Angeles.
Hart.
The Kings trail by 6. Pass to the Prodigy. Passes it to the Prodigy. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Now the pass to Champ. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 7. Second chance shot. There's a screen. Goes back up. Almost, but it rolls out.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clippers making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Passes to Champ. To the wing right side. The Prodigy. The good-looking shot from the wing. The Prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter. They set the screen. Muhammad passes to the net. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Baxter. Again, Los Angeles.
Baxter!
1:58 left to play here in the half. The 11-footer. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Muhammad. 6 points for him. Hart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Got that one up quick. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Muhammad. There's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The pass to the natural. Takes a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go. 18 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Robertson right side. The feed to Muhammad. Back to Robertson. They get it back.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Clippers, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The natural out there with Robertson. And it's the natural. And there's the prodigy. And it's Hart in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Harrison. Dishes to Robertson. They set the pick. Here's the natural. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. The Kings trail by 4. The natural, the pass to Dunn. Kings moving the ball around. Kicks it to Reed. Here's the natural. A stupendous finish in traffic. The natural's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent body control here on the terrific spin move. Left the defender in his way and still was under control to lay it in.
Here's Robertson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defender was looking for answers after that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Champ, the pass to the natural. Here's Dunn. Pass to Champ. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Pass to Harrison. Hart the pass to Robertson. Here's Harrison. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Tries from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The prodigy's got 21.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The prodigy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Dunn. Here's the natural. Covered by Robertson. Puts up the baby hook. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dunn.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Robertson outside. And up the court come the Kings.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dunn passes to the natural. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Pass to Bailey. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. Again, Sacramento.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's the natural. He's got 12. He used that pick to get in close. And that's 13 points for Champ.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that field. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Clippers with the ball. Here's the prodigy. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
A very effective crossover move did the trick on that one.
The natural, the pass to the product. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Reed a screen. Champ the pass to Reed. No good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
The Kings trail by 6. Here's Champ. He's got 16. To the inside. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 16 points.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
There's Harrison. There's a good screen. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's Champ. 16 points for him. He kicks it to Reed. Kings moving the ball around. Reed a screen. Here's Champ. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Champ's got 11 in the second half. Passes it to Harrison. Here's the natural inside. Here's Dunn. He's got 6. There's a screen. The natural, the pass to Reed. Here's the natural, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the natural to the middle. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bailey. And here is Los Angeles now. The Kings getting the bucket. Down low. Pass to the natural. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Champ, the pass to Reed. Right wing. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Champ can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to the natural. To the right side. Lots of room. Again, Los Angeles.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Dunn.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
It's hauled in by Dunn.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Muhammad, he's shoved in for the natural. And the Kings making a change here. Here's Dunn. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Champ gets the whistle that time. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Clippers. Inside. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Here's the prodigy. The Clippers getting the bucket. There's the pick. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, stolen, pushing it up. Finished off the break. And now it's only a 5-point Clipper lead.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Now Muhammad, 6 points for him. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. A pass to the prodigy. Here's the natural. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Dunn passes to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 13. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. There's a good screen to the inside. That's tipped. Here's the prodigy. He's got 29 points. Good. The prodigy's got 31 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
The defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The prodigy passes to Bailey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Muhammad. Here's the prodigy. He's got 31. Pass to Bailey. Here's the natural. Here's the prodigy. Covered by Muhammad for the lead. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Clippers in the lead on the court for Sacramento. There's the screen. The natural, the pass to Hart. From deep, Robertson. The shot no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Passes to Champ. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. It's good from long range. He's got 21. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. From 20 feet out, Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Robertson right side. Pass to Harrison. There's the screen. Robertson outside. Here's Hart. Again, Los Angeles.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's Champ. The pass to the Prodigy. And another 3 for Sacramento.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Pass to the natural. They set the screen. Here's the Prodigy. Fires the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Here's the Prodigy, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Clock at 4. Here's the Prodigy, and the bank shot is good. Now in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Fires from 18, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's the natural, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Read a screen, off the screen, and it's good on the way in. 27 points for him.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Robertson's shot is good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
There's the dish to Reed. Passes it to Champ. Here's the prodigy, covered by Robertson. Another three for Sacramento.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Hart, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Hart grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Down low, kicks it out to Robertson. Here's the natural. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another baby bottom smooth stroke there. I mean, that's perfect form he's showing at the three-point line.
Reed a screen. It's rolled in by Los Angeles. The Naturals got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Harrison. There's the pick. Out to the wing. Back to Robertson. Puts up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
And here are the Kings now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 18 points for the Natural. The Natural, the pass to Robertson. There's a good screen. There's the pass to Harrison. Fires for 3. No luck. Sacramento's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. To take the lead, he lays it in. He's got 34.
Well, where would they be, guys, without his clutch play down the stretch? 7 of 9 for the quarter and making big shots.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Harrison. That's good. And the Clippers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Harrison after the Kings pick up 2. To the wing right side. Pass to the prodigy. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Passes it to the Natural. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And here are the Clippers now. The natural, the pass to Robertson. They get a hand on it. An even 3-on-3 break. The pass to the natural. Now the feed to Reed. Inside, Bailey. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And he gets it to go. 15 points for the natural.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Here's Champ. Pass to the natural. Here's Dunn. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.